What if one sentence could change your entire life? What if someone walked past you today and in a single moment, your story could be rewritten?
I think I might be lucky today.
This is how it began for you. On the corner of 7th and Main, downtown Los Angeles. You never thought a stranger could change your world until that morning. You sit on the corner of 7th and Main, the same spot every day. The concrete's cold, the exhaust fills the air, but the silence in your heart is what hurts the most. People walk by, wrapped in their own lives. Business suits, coffee cups, headphones, they don't see you. You're just another face in the blur of the city, invisible. Your cardboard sign says, "Anything helps." You mean it. A smile would help. But smiles are rare here. A little kid points at you. His mother yanks him away like you're contagious.
I guess I'm the monster here.
Guess I'm the monster in this story, you think. Someone stops. Not a tourist, not a cop. A man in a gray suit, sharp shoes, clean hands. You lift your hand.
Sir, please. Anything helps.
He studies you for a long second, then says quietly,
Do you always just take from others? Have you ever given anything to anyone?
You blink, confused. For a moment, you think he's joking.
Man, I can barely feed myself. What do I gotta give?
If you believe you have nothing to give, you'll always stay right where you are.
Then he walks off into the crowd. You sit there staring, not at the crowd, but the words that is still ringing in your head. Maybe the guy was just another rich dude talking nonsense.
Or maybe he saw something you couldn't.
One afternoon, a man in dirty jeans sits next to you, another regular at the corner.
Any luck today? Same as always. Invisible. What if being invisible is a choice I made a long time ago?
He looks at you weird, but you can't stop thinking. That night, you sleep under the overpass.
Maybe I could give something. But what?
2 mornings later, you see a woman selling small bouquets down the street. People stop, smile, pay, even if they don't need flowers. You find a few wild daisies growing by a fence. You pick them carefully and sit back at your spot, a tiny bunch in your hand. Someone drops a coin in your cup. You say, "Thank you," and hand them a flower. They blink, surprised,
Thank you.
then smile. Next person, same thing. Another smile. You realize, for the first time, people aren't just giving you money anymore. They're responding to what you give them. That night, your pocket jingles heavier than usual. You whisper, "Guess I do have something to give." People start recognizing you.
Hey, flower guy!
You've built something. Not much, but it's yours. You're part of the city now. Then one morning, that same businessman walks by again.
Sir, do you remember me?
"I was the beggar," you say. "The one who thought I had nothing to give."
And what do you have now? A business, a reason, maybe even a purpose.
You were never a beggar, just a man waiting to remember who he was.
Months later, you hire the guy who used to sit beside you. He's awkward, but learning. You joke,
Careful with those roses. They're more fragile than my last paycheck.
and it feels good to make someone else smile. You're setting up your cart, arranging the flowers. A shadow falls over you. A crowd has gathered, customers buzzing around, buying flowers and laughing. But your mind is elsewhere. That familiar feeling starts to creep back in. The fear that maybe you're not as far along as you think. Maybe you're still just a beggar. You glance at the busy streets. You could make this work. You could grow it. But you could also lose everything if it doesn't. The uncertainty sits deep in your gut. Will this work? Or will it crash and burn? Then, just before you step out into the crowd, you hear a voice behind you. A familiar voice. It's the businessman again.
I knew you'd come this far, but remember, you'll never know the answer until you take the risk.
Will you step forward into this new chapter or turn back to safety? The city feels like it's holding its breath. As you take a step forward, someone catches your eye. A young girl sitting on the sidewalk with a sign that says, "Anything helps." Her face looks so much like yours did just a few months ago. She looks up, eyes wide, and your heart stops. You look at your flowers, and then back at her. Just remember, you don't get what you wish for. You get what you believe you can offer. Change your thoughts, and you'll change your life.